In the vast corridors of cinematic history, there lurks a film so chilling it transcends time and genre. Welcome to our journey through the enigmatic and haunting world of The Shining, a masterpiece crafted by the legendary Stanley Kubrick. Released in the year 1980, this classic horror tale has become a beacon of intrigue, drawing in viewers with its labyrinth of theories and interpretations. But what lies beneath the surface of the Overlook Hotel? What secrets do its walls whisper? Stay with us as we unravel the mysteries, exploring lesser-known facts that will send shivers down your spine. From the echoes of Red Room to the ghostly twins at the end of the hall, The Shining is more than just a movie, it's a psychological expedition into the unknown. Why should you watch till the end? Because what you're about to discover will change the way you see this iconic film forever. And remember, sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones that hide in plain sight. Welcome to your channel name, the home of cinematic secrets and the untold stories behind the silver screen. If you dare to delve deeper, hit the subscribe button and join us on this eerie adventure. Before we talk about the winding corridors and the eerie stillness of the Overlook Hotel, let's step back to the roots of The Shining. The source material, a novel penned by the master of horror, Stephen King, sets the stage for a tale that delves deep into the human psyche. King's narrative weaves a complex web of themes that Stanley Kubrick, with his directorial prowess, would later adapt, transforming it into a visual spectacle of terror and intrigue. As we peel back the layers of this adaptation, we uncover a chilling exploration of isolation. The vast empty halls of the Overlook become a mirror to the soul, reflecting the solitude that gnaws at the edges of sanity. It's in this oppressive silence that madness begins to seep through the cracks of reason, where the whispers of the hotel speak to Jack Torrance, luring him into a descent that blurs the line between reality and hallucination. These supernatural elements of The Shining are subtly yet pervasive, like a cold draft felt but not seen. They are the unseen forces that pull the strings behind the scene, as an integral part of the hotel's fabric, as much a character as Jack, Wendy, and Danny. It's this interplay of the ordinary and the otherworldly that creates a tension so palpable, it's as if the air itself is charged with foreboding. In Kubrick's adaptation, these themes are not just presented, they are felt. The camera's eye becomes our own, guiding us through a narrative that is as much about the horrors that lie within us as the ones that lurk in shadowed corners. And as we venture further into the heart of this story, we find that the true terror of The Shining is not just in the overt scares, but in the quiet realization that we might all have our own Overlook Hotel, hidden within the recesses of our minds. Before we talk about the chilling events that unfold within its walls, let's set the scene at the Overlook Hotel, the ominous centerpiece of The Shining. Perched high in the Colorado Rockies, the hotel is a character in its own right, a sprawling, isolated retreat that becomes a snowbound labyrinth in the winter months. It's here that Jack Torrance, an aspiring writer and recovering alcoholic, takes a job as the off-season caretaker, hoping the solitude will cure his writer's block and help him reconnect with his family. As the Torrance family settles into the grandeur of the empty hotel, the Overlook's storied past begins to seep into the present. The hotel's isolation is palpable, the silence punctuated only by the echoes of its history. It's a place where time seems to fold in on itself, where the line between the past and the present blurs, and where the vast, empty spaces become a canvas for the mind's deepest fears. The significance of the Overlook Hotel lies not just in its grand halls and hidden rooms, but in its ability to draw out the inner demons of those who walk its corridors. It's a place where the psychological walls are just as confining as the physical ones, and where the ghosts of the past are just as real as the living. As the winter storm closes in and the isolation becomes complete, the hotel's influence grows stronger, and the family's reality begins to unravel. What happens within these walls is a dance between the tangible and the spectral, a tale of a family caught in the hotel's sinister embrace. Before we talk about the chilling grip of the Overlook Hotel, let's turn our attention to the souls it ensnares, the Torrance family. At the heart of this family is Jack Torrance, a man teetering on the edge of his own sanity. Jack Nicholson's portrayal of Jack is nothing short of iconic. He captures a man's slow descent into madness with a performance that is both terrifying and mesmerizing. His gradual transformation from a loving father to a man haunted by the hotel's malevolent influence is a testament to Nicholson's range and commitment to the role. Wendy Torrance, played with a palpable sense of vulnerability by Shelley Duvall, provides the emotional anchor of the family. Her evolution from a supportive wife to a woman fighting for her and her son's survival is portrayed with a raw intensity that resonates with the audience. Wendy's strength strength is her compassion, but it is also her Achilles' heel, as it blinds her to the growing darkness within her husband. And then there's Danny Torrance, the young boy with the shining. Danny's ability to see beyond the veil of reality makes him an unwitting guide through the hotel's haunted history. His innocence stands in stark contrast to the corruption of the hotel, and his interactions with the spectral residents of the Overlook are both chilling and poignant. The performance by young actor Danny Lloyd adds a layer of authenticity to the supernatural elements of the story, grounding them in the perspective of a child's unfiltered view of the world. Together, these three characters form a triptych of the human experience: love, fear, and innocence, each reflecting a different facet of the hotel's power. As their stories intertwine, the Overlook Hotel emerges not just as a setting, but as a force that reveals the deepest parts of their beings. Before we talk about the spectral hauntings and the psychological unraveling, let's focus on the masterful direction and the iconic visual style that Stanley Kubrick brought to The Shining. Kubrick, known for his meticulous attention to detail, crafted a film that is as visually arresting as it is narratively compelling. The use of the Steadicam, then a relatively new technology, allowed for smooth and hauntingly fluid movement through the corridors of the Overlook Hotel, creating an omnipresent viewpoint that is both intimate and invasive. The film's cinematography, with its symmetrical shots and one-point perspective, adds to the tension, making the viewers feel as though they are being led down a path that is both inevitable and unsettling. This technique, coupled with the grandiose yet claustrophobic architecture of the hotel, creates a sense of disorientation and unease. It's as if the hotel itself is watching, its eyes following your every move. Kubrick's direction ensures that every frame is imbued with intention, from the iconic river of blood that pours from the elevator to the hauntingly beautiful shots of the hedge maze in the snow. The visual style of The Shining is not just about creating scares, it's about creating a mood, an atmosphere that lingers long after the credits roll. It's a testament to Kubrick's genius that the film's imagery has become so deeply ingrained in the cultural psyche, turning the Overlook Hotel into a symbol of cinematic horror. Before we talk about the unraveling sanity and the chilling echoes through the halls of the Overlook Hotel, let's delve into the rich tapestry of symbolism that The Shining weaves. The film is rife with elements that are not merely for show, but serve as gateways to deeper meanings and themes. Take, for instance, the sprawling hedge maze, a living puzzle that represents the convoluted pathways of the mind. It's within this verdant labyrinth that we find the embodiment of Jack's own entrapment, both mental and literal. Room 237, shrouded in mystery and dread, stands as a symbol of the forbidden, the unconscious desires, and the dark secrets that we keep locked away. It is a place where the boundaries of reality are stretched thin, and the horrors that lie beyond beckon with a morbid curiosity. The room's very number may seem arbitrary, yet it holds within it a key to understanding the film's enigmatic heart. The underlying themes of The Shining are as complex as the patterns on the hotel's iconic carpet. The idea of history repeating itself is ever present, with the Overlook Hotel's past atrocities mirroring in the present, suggesting a cyclical nature to violence and madness. This repetition speaks to the inescapability of certain fates and the haunting notion that we are all, in some way, prisoners of our own history. The ambiguity of reality is another theme that courses through the film's veins. What is real and what is imagined? The lines are blurred, and the viewer is left to question the reliability of perception. Kubrick masterfully plays with this concept, using the supernatural as a lens through which we view the characters' psychological breakdowns. The result is a film that is as much a study of the human condition as it is a horror story, a narrative that challenges us to confront the shining and the shadows within us all.
Before we talk about the echoes of Red Rum that still reverberate in the halls of horror cinema, let's consider the indelible mark The Shining has left on the genre. Stanley Kubrick's foray into the realm of terror has become a touchstone for filmmakers and audiences alike, a chilling benchmark against which all subsequent horror films are measured. Its impact is as enduring as the Overlook Hotel itself, standing solitary in the landscape of cinematic history. The film's influence extends far beyond its immediate release, seeping into the very fabric of pop culture. References to The Shining appear across a spectrum of media, from television parodies to music videos, attesting to its pervasive reach. The haunting imagery and themes have inspired countless creators, prompting them to push the boundaries of what horror can be. Filmmakers have drawn from Kubrick's well of inspiration, emulating his meticulous craftsmanship and atmospheric tension. The Steadicam shots that glide through the Overlook's corridors have become a visual shorthand for suspense, while the film's psychological depth has encouraged a more introspective approach to character development in horror. The Shining stands as a testament to the power of storytelling, where every frame is a carefully composed piece of a larger, terrifying puzzle. It challenges viewers to look beyond the surface scares and confront the more profound horrors that lurk in the human psyche. As new generations discover the film, its legacy continues to shine, undimmed by the passage of time. As our journey through the chilling halls of the Overlook Hotel comes to an end, we reflect on the enduring strengths of The Shining. This cinematic masterpiece stands as a testament to the power of visual storytelling, where every frame is meticulously crafted to draw us deeper into its haunting narrative. The film's ability to blend psychological terror with a profound emotional depth ensures that it remains not just a significant work in cinema, but a pivotal experience for any viewer. The Shining is more than a horror movie. It's a study of the human condition, an exploration of the darkest corners of the mind, and a reminder of the thin line between sanity and madness. Its impact on the genre and its influence on both filmmakers and audiences alike have solidified its place in the annals of film history. As you ponder the psychological layers and the emotional resonance of The Shining, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Join us for more deep dives into the stories behind the screen and become part of a community that appreciates the art of cinema in all its forms. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes the most terrifying stories are the ones that echo our own fears and desires. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your mind awake. This is Your Channel Name, signing off.
If you enjoy our content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. By subscribing, you'll be part of our awesome community, and you won't miss out on any exciting uploads. We're passionate about movies review, and we can't wait to share more valuable content with you. Whether it's tutorials, reviews, or entertaining vlogs, we've got it all. So hit that subscribe button, join the family, and let's create something amazing together. Thanks for being here, and remember, stay curious, stay connected, and keep those notifications on.